Hey everybody, this is Sandler Francois, aka your favorite divorce professional of Premier Paralegal. This is another episode of what I've been calling I Need to Talk to You. This entire series, this whole month of September, is called I Need to Talk to You. Something very informal, something whereas you need to just step outside of your comfort zone and I step outside of my office to talk to you more one-on-one like a real person, not like a suit and tie professional who has such and such education and who wants to show you how smart they are. This is more or less something where I talk to you like a friend. All right, so allow me to do so for the few short minutes we have. I always have to say the few short minutes should never replace the competent advice of a legal professional or anyone who you feel comfortable should represent you in your divorce matter. All right, let's get that out of the way. Now, this is called Get Ready, Get Set, and Go. Get ready, get set, and go, like a race. I am of the particular belief and opinion that the hardest part is making the decision to get divorced, and the easier part should be handing that decision over to someone to assist you. They're not going to do it for you. They're going to assist you in getting your divorce done. Because remember, it's your life, and no matter who you hire and how much you pay them, never make the mistake of handing your life over to someone, because they'll never care as much about you as you should care for yourself. All right, so get ready, get set, go. What do I mean? Get ready. Get ready for this divorce to feel weird. Get ready for it to feel lonely. Get ready for yourself to feel isolated. So you want to get the people around you in terms of a support team, friends, family, loved ones, best friend. Not everybody in the world. I kind of talked about it in another video called Divorce Should Be No One's Business or None of Your Business. But just to repeat some of those things, get ready for it to be an emotional roller coaster. All right. It's sort of like, I hate to compare it to something as serious as death, but it's sort of like a death of a loved one, because it's a death of a relationship that perhaps was really great for a long time, and for whatever reason it's over. There's a mourning period. So I encourage you to get ready, because the last thing I want you to be as a friend is for you to be isolated. So, let people know. Let people check in on you. Don't reject people's text messages or their phone calls. Let people know quickly how you're doing, and then if you want to keep it moving, keep it moving. But get ready, all right? Because that's an important thing for you to keep in mind. Get set. Now we're going to talk about the business part. The business part means you're going to hire someone to assist you. You're going to hire someone to perhaps represent you if it's a contested matter, and you're going to even retain someone to prepare the paperwork for you, whether it be online or you hire a divorce professional like us at Premier Paralegal. So get set. Remember, this is business. This is your life to you. This is business to everyone else. And I hate to sound so cold, but if I'm a friend, right, I'm going to tell you the truth you need to hear, not the truth that you like. This is business to everyone else. It's emotional and personal to one person and 1%. That's you. The 99% of everyone else involved, the person helping you do the paperwork, the courts that are going to file your paperwork, and everyone in between, it's business. It's something that keeps people employed. It keeps their lights on. It feeds their kids. And that's all they look at it as. Do not let anyone fool you to make you think that this is anything more than business. All right. Now, granted, you'll find some compassionate people. I would like to think I'm one of them. That's why I'm doing these videos. And maybe a few other attorneys, like some of the few that I know, but I did say very few, that do care enough. But they only care within that capsule of time. Once they deal with you on the phone, email, or meet you face to face, they do have to move on to the next person, because the next person deserves equal amount of attention and compassion the same way they gave you. And it's like a nice glass of water. It only lasts for so long before it's dried up and it's gone. So don't take that part personal at all. Your divorce is important, but never mistake it being more important to anyone else than it should be to you again. So what you want to keep in mind is make sure you have all the payments ready. You entered into a business agreement with this person, so you can't expect 100% satisfaction if you only have 50% of the service fees that are due. It just doesn't work like that. It never does. You wouldn't allow that to happen. Just think, you wouldn't go to work expecting your employer to say they only have half of your pay for the entire week or the entire 2 weeks worth of work. Doesn't make sense. You wouldn't tolerate that. So you shouldn't do that to anyone else, because again, they have bills to pay too. And the one thing I like to believe is I like to think positively about anyone who I do business with. And a lot of times the best way for me to think positive is that they're able to pay their fees on time and as promised. Flexibility can always be there. Enter into payment arrangements, payment agreements with whoever you hire, but just be 100% honest and straightforward about being ready and getting set financially. Okay? No need to be wishy-washy with the finances. Already, emotionally, you might be a little wishy-washy, as that would be understandable. But financially, that's a little bit harder for the person on the other end who worked really hard before their appointment to see you to know that you're not ready, but they are. Last is go. Go means go. Go means get it over with. Go means get it done. Go does not mean I'm not sure if I should go through with this, so I'm going to let it take a few months. Go does not mean, you know what, we're going to try and work things out and we'll have an argument, so I want to continue a year later. I get a lot of that, and I'll tell you this, there's nothing more frustrating than that. I want to be mindful. If you decide to reconcile with your spouse, that's a beautiful thing. That's a wonderful thing. That's a blessed thing. I encourage that. But if you're going to move forward with it, you can't procrastinate. Procrastination is a form of fear. Fear always keeps you in a standstill, and you're just holding up the process, and you're just giving yourself more agony, to be honest with you. So when you say you're ready to go, mean it. Get ready to go. Unless it's that very, very few people that I've met that started and they say they innocently and honestly want to try to work things out. I encourage that 100%. But for the rest of you, go means go, because the divorce, after you make the hard decision to get into it, and after you get set and make plans with the person helping you, you should want to get it over with. It should be a race, not a marathon. That's pretty much it. All right, so for today, I want to ask you to please subscribe. Leave comments. Keep sending me those great emails. And when you call me, let me know what you think about these videos. I'm going to be moving into other subjects. I'm starting to prepare other ideas. We're going to start a child support series for both custodial and non-custodial parents. Custodial meaning whom the children live with, and non-custodial means whom the children do not reside with. So I'll be starting that maybe in the next day or two. But let me know what you think. But overall, I challenge you to do one thing. Love life. Especially yours. It's the only one you have. So until next time, to be continued.